Did Bono and Dave Grohl make out with each other? How about that for some clickbaity stuff? It's my clickbait. Did Bono and Dave Grohl make out? No, they did not. But here's the weird thing, that both of them came down with vocal issues essentially right around the same time, enough so that Grohl could get in a pretty decent joke. Let me share with you what I mean. U2 was over in Berlin. They were performing Beautiful Day. Bono was clearly struggling with it. Let me play a little clip of that so you guys can hear a little bit of struggle in his... So you can hear him, like there's backing vocals of him that's playing. That's not him there. He was just kind of talking over the music, and then he couldn't do the big shouting Beautiful Day part. And he struggled through the whole entire song. God bless him. He was trying. And then as soon as the song stopped, he addressed the crowd. Let's take a listen.
So sorry. Thank you. So, I promise you, before we left the dressing room, I was sitting, ready to sing for you. So something's happened, and I think we can't go on. It's not right for you. It's Saturday night, brother.
So he says, I promise you, when we left the dressing room, I was ready to sing, but I think something has happened. I promise you. I don't know what we're going to do. Take a break, come back and play you another show, maybe take a 10-15 minute break. He kind of went on. You can tell he was rattled. It wasn't like normal, confident, I'm saving the world from everything Bono. It was like he had a little bit of panic kind of set in. And whatever he came down with, they're not really saying what it is exactly, but whatever he came down with, he saw a doctor, and the doctor said, just a little bit of rest, and you get back out there and you can make it happen. So, and by the way, he said, let's take a 10 to 15 minute break. He didn't come back out, based off of, I guess, what the doctors had said. But afterwards, after receiving a good diagnosis, Bono released a statement saying, I've seen a great doctor, and with his care, I'll be back to full voice for the rest of the tour. So happy and relieved that anything serious has been ruled out. My relief is tempered by the knowledge that the Berlin audience were so inconvenienced. There was an amazing atmosphere in the house. It was going to be one of those unforgettable nights, but not for this reason. We can't wait to get back there on November 13th. So they've rescheduled that date, and they'll be back out there. But it's kind of weird that happened at the same time that the Foo Fighters, who, by the way, just played a show and had Krist Novoselic's new side project band open for them. Krist wound up joining the Foo Fighters on stage. So it was a full-on Nirvana reunion with Dave, Krist, and Pat Smear. They played the Vaseline's Molly's Lips, which is one of Kurt's favorite songs of all time. So that's a cool little nugget to throw in there. But throughout the course of the show, Dave Grohl was apparently, struggling a little bit. The band released a statement saying he suffered a loss of voice and is now on vocal rest. They've canceled 2 shows tonight in Edmonton and 2 days from now in Calgary. They've canceled those shows and they've rescheduled them. So they'll get back out there in Vancouver on the 8th. But the best part about the whole thing was in the statement from the band, Dave Grohl said, and I quote, "That's the last time I ever make out with Bono." So there you go. 2 of the greats out there right now suffering from essentially the same vocal issue. Can't be making out. That's the thing. When you're lead singing, can't be just making out with whoever you want. You never know what you're going to catch. But luckily, both of them will make full recoveries, and that'll be that. And I'm sure at some point during an upcoming episode of Saturday Night Live, there'll be a kiss of some sort to make fun of this whole thing. Put a whole little laughing cherry on top of the whole thing. So there you go.